Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and welcome to your November 2022 Tarotscope readings, special eclipse edition. Now, we're right in the middle of eclipse season. The first partial solar eclipse happened October 25th, 2022, and we are right in the middle of that, and the next eclipse will be a complete lunar eclipse on November 8th. Now, if you're regular to this channel, you know that I use the North Node to read your tarot. And that is because the North Node is recognized in astrology to be your soul path, your North Star. And the eclipses happen on the nodes, and they're very transformational. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at what you're most learning and experiencing during this eclipse period, which will last not only a few months prior to the eclipse, but about 6 months after the eclipse. So let's get into the readings. I'm going to connect to the energies now. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for November 2022, special eclipse edition for everybody with their North Node in Virgo and or the 6th house. Okay, so this is my eclipse spread, and I'll explain the layout here. These two cards here represent what you're learning and experiencing during this eclipse period. Now, eclipses are related to the nodes because the eclipses happen on the North Node and the South Node. And we had a partial solar eclipse on October 25th, and then November 8th, we have a total lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. Now, what you're experiencing and learning is a couple of things. It's about unburdening yourself, and I feel like I'm seeing the word generosity within your life. So it's almost like what you're experiencing is you're learning that you can unburden yourself from a lot of old baggage. It's like getting rid of old baggage, and I feel like it's about you're learning. There's could be literal people in your life that are giving to you. Now, this could be, what are they giving? Yeah, it could be like actual, like, the giving of money. It could be, giving of material things. But for a lot of you, it's going to be like the giving of time, the giving of love, the giving of understanding, which is going to help you to unburden yourself and kind of unpack a lot of like baggage that you could be carrying. That's what you're learning to do. So, but a lot of really positive and powerful things. It's almost like for a lot of you, it's beginning to see the bright side of things. It's like maybe some new optimism that's popping into your life. Now, if you have a North Node in Virgo or the 6th house, it means that your South Node is in your past. which is in Pisces and or the 12th house. So a lot of times over the years, I've had a lot of people that I know that have this, and you've gone through a lot of intense things in past lives. And if you don't believe in past lives, but even in this life, I noticed that people that have this North Node have gone through things. So there's a lot of baggage that I think in this eclipse season that you're working through and like healing, okay? But I feel like there's an optimism that's going to come in, and it's going to come in through the generosity of others. And it's going to cause you to start to also be generous to yourself, because we, just as much as we give to others, we need to give to ourselves. What do we give to ourselves? Forgiveness. We give to ourselves understanding. We give to ourselves, care. Okay. And so that's what I'm seeing, is that this is going to come from, either outside, and then again from you inside. It's going to come from within. Now these cards over here this is where I see it heading if nothing else changes. And then this is your point of transformation. So this Wheel of Fortune, the point of transformation is that it's a very deep card. Yes, sometimes people say it's about luck and all of that. It is true, it's about that. But on a deeper level, the Wheel of Fortune is like a wheel of polarity, okay? So sometimes we're up, we have up trends, sometimes we're down. We have different lifetimes, we have different periods in our life where we're up and down for different reasons. And why is that? It's because it's about experience. And people that have the north-south node axis of, Virgo, Pisces, whether it be, either one being north or south node, it's about experiencing things at an extreme level. But for you right now, what you're learning to do is you're learning to bring all of your experiences that you've had, even if you don't remember them from past lives, and then also in this life, and bring it down into practical everyday things, like what you can learn from it. So after you're healing, you're using this, because this is like gold. People that have gone through really intense things and that heal from it, they are able to really help people around them. Again, giving and receiving, okay? Because they've gone through it. Someone that has never gone through an experience has no idea, cannot help up those around them if they're going through that. They can give support, yes, they can, help them as best they can, but they really can't give it because they haven't gone through that, okay? And so that's what you're learning through this process is that you have the gift of experience. Yes, have those experiences been pleasant a lot of times? No, they haven't. You might have gone through some really intense things, but you have that golden experience, and that experience is going to stay with you in this lifetime and your soul, your immortal soul, because our energy of our beings are immortal, okay? And we experience this through incarnating in a human body, but that experience will stay with you as a soul, okay? And so you're looking at this life with this Wheel of Fortune is a wheel of experiences, and I feel like a lot of you are on the upswing, okay? Now, here is something that where I see it headed. I see you headed to a place of eventually mental calmness, okay? Where you are in control of your emotions, you're in control, you've made sense of your past, and you haven't blocked emotions out, you haven't blocked memories out, but what you've done is you've moved past them, and you've ascended to another level. It's like, it's not about, sometimes we feel like people feel like their problems and their demons and they're dragons they have to slay. They have to like get in there in a bloody battle to like do battle with them. Where a lot of times all you have to do is just find the back staircase and ascend up above it. And that's where I really see you going with this is you're ascending above your past, okay? And that's how you're going to get unburdened. So that's what you're learning and experiencing during this eclipse season. And remember, like just remember that all your experiences are very valuable, okay? And they're valuable to your soul and they're valuable to those around you because you're able to understand people and situations at a deeper level if you've gone through that yourself. Now, your two advice cards over here, we've got the Eight of Cups and we've got the Two of Cups reversed. Again, this is relating to this Queen of Swords, okay? This is about the Eight of Cups. It's about moving off into a new direction, moving off into the unknown, and leaving emotional experiences of some sort behind. But one of the notable things about this card is if you notice, the cups have been stacked on purpose. So it's not like the person took all these emotional experiences and chucked them against the rock, and had them strewn all over the place and said, "Peace out, I'm out of here." Okay, this person made sense of these. This happened. I understand why now. It's an experience. I needed to understand this because it's a valuable thing for me to have for my soul path so I can help others, and I'm going to ascend past this. This person is starting to ascend up the mountain, but they've made sense of that. And that's what you want to do is what you're moving toward is you're making sense of what happened. Healing is part of, you have to allow yourself to heal. You have to allow the past to be the past. Okay. And it's not comfortable. And sometimes it's not fair because we think like, why did this happen to me? Again, it's about experience. And this is the soul path that your soul chose to experience. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be like ascending past all of this. Okay. So your other advice card, the Two of Cups. Okay. Reversed. Now, what's really important and what I'm seeing in this card is it's important that you don't allow people in your life to keep you from healing. Because I feel like what this is that there could be people that are not allowing you to ascend and rise above these past experiences. Okay, they could be kind of keeping you stuck. They could be people in your life. It could be actually people in your past, okay, that you are, thinking about, or some, just maybe you have to still deal with someone. It could be someone like, let's say, a past relationship, and maybe you have a child together. Like, this is just off the top of my head, and you still have to deal with them, okay? And so it brings up these old things. And so it's really important not to get and stay emotionally tangled with these old experiences. So that's your advice. Make sense of them, walk away from them, realizing for what they are. They are valuable lessons, and you're not rejecting them. You're just like not going to stay in them anymore. And don't allow yourself to get sucked in, to those old emotional patterns, okay? So yeah, this is what you're learning and experiencing during this very, very powerful eclipse season. It's going to be a little bit different for each of you, but generally this is what I'm seeing for you, because this time in your soul path, North Node and Virgos of the 6th house, you're bringing these spiritual experiences down to earth, down to practicality. And it's time to put all those really intense emotional things aside, heal from them, and like move on toward, again, the Queen of Swords, okay? And Mercury ruled by an air sign, okay? It's, You're moving toward Virgo, okay, and keeping them in their proper place. So I do see most of you are headed ultimately to more of this position of power. So go out there, really work with this energy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. There's some information in the description box below. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Yeah, and if you'd like a personal reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below. But yeah, go out there, be strong, be willing to transform during this eclipse period, and make it a great month. And moving forward to the next 6 months, and take the opportunity to heal these things and unburden yourself. Okay. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.